right, we're going to do part 2 of our information on histograms. We want to be able to locate our 25th percentile, our Q1, our median, and our Q3 in this histogram. So that's interesting. Okay, that's kind of a strange idea of trying to find that middle piece of data. So let's talk about this. If I want to find the middle piece of data in here, then I need to know how many pieces of data there are. So luckily, this one has the numbers that are in each bin. So I'm going to add all of those numbers up and get the total. So I think I do that here. Um, let's see. So I total, that's the first question. How many total pieces of data are there in the set? Okay, so how many pieces of data? There's totaled them up, and that's 403. Okay, so there we go. 403 pieces of data. All right, now let's go through finding the median. Okay, so the median is the middle piece of data. So we think of the median as kind of like, remember, we want to divide by 2. So here's how I kind of find the piece of data that the median is. I take 403 and I divide by 2. And because, when we had small sets of data, you would just kind of knock off the outside edges until you came to that middle. Well, this is 403 pieces of data. That's not going to work that great. Okay, so we're going to have to do that a bit differently. And so let's see, 403 divided by 2, that's going to be what? 201 and a half, 201.5. So 201.5. All right, so if it comes out to be an odd number like that, okay, if it's an odd number, then what we do is we round up, and that makes data piece number 202 is the median. That's how that works. Okay, so let's do that. Let's come up here and let's find it. So here I go. First number 36. Okay, then I got 54 more in the next one. So I'm going to add 54. Okay, what is that? If I'm adding correctly, I think that's 90. But I'm always I'm always actually kind of bad at my adding and subtracting. Okay, but there's 34 plus 54. I think I'm up to 90 so far. Okay, I'm still far away from this 202nd piece of data. Okay, so then I'm going to add 69. And so far I'm at 90 plus 69. That's 159. Okay, so at this point, I'm at 159. Okay, up to here, I'm at 159 pieces of data. All right, so now let's see what happens when I add the next one in. That's at 81. Now it kind of looks like an 82. So if I took 159 plus this next 81, that's a lot. That's way over 202. So that tells me that somewhere in this bar here is the 202nd piece of data. So see, I split it. So there's 201 pieces of data down on the bottom, data piece number 202, and then there's 201 pieces up on the top. And that's how I get 400. So data piece number 202, and then the bottom 201 and the top 201. Okay, so I can tell then my median is in this bar here. That looks like it's from 25 up to 30. Remember, it's not got 30s in there. It's up to 30. Okay, so that's what the value of my median is. How many minutes practicing, this daily practice minutes, is the median time? Okay, 25 minutes up to but not including 30 minutes. Okay, not including. All right, next, the Q1. Okay, so do you remember? Q1 is basically the median of this bottom half. Okay, so look, I got 201 pieces of data in the bottom half, and that's what I ask here. How many pieces of data are in the bottom half? There's 201. Okay, which piece of data is the middle of that bottom half? Okay, we do like we did a minute ago. 201 divided in half, and that equals 100.5. So now what? We're gonna round up, and how did I write that here? Data piece. Okay, we're gonna round up, and data piece number. Let's see, data piece number what? 101 is not the median, it's the median of the bottom half. What's the median of the bottom half? Q1. Okay, let's go find it. Okay, so I'm looking for data piece number 101. Here we go. 36 plus 54, okay? Remember, 36 plus 54, that equaled 90. Okay, that was 90. So that's not enough. So I'm not there yet. These ones here, there's 90. I'm not there yet. But remember, if I added the 69, I got up here to 159. That's too much. So where is my Q1? Somewhere in that bar. So my Q1 is from 20 up to 25, not including 25. So my Q1, the 25th percentile, is from 20 minutes up to, not including, 25 minutes. All right, now, here's how I do my Q3. I kind of take the easy cheaty way out. Instead of thinking from the median and add another 100 and however many up, I just do like the opposite. So I just take Q1. We went up from the bottom to the 101st piece of data. So you know what I'm going to do for Q3? I'm going to go down from the top to the 101st piece of data. So how many pieces of data from the top will be the location of data that is the Q3? So 101 pieces of data from the top is Q3. All right, let's go find it. Here we go. I'm going to count from the top. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this in another color. I got 17. Okay, I got to add these things up. 17 plus that 21 or 22. I don't know. I think that's 21. Okay. I don't think I'm there yet. Plus 25. Okay. So where am I? Add those up. Let's see where I'm at. 17 plus 21 plus 25. I'm at 63. Okay, so here, these bars here, these ones here, that brings that 63. Okay, remember I'm looking for 101. So I'm wondering what's going to happen when I add 43 more pieces of data. Well, I can tell you that one. 63 plus 43 is going to be up to 106. So you know what that tells me? My Q3 is somewhere in that bar right there. Done. So my Q3 is from 35 up to, but not including, 40. So there we go. My Q3 was in, what did I say? 35 up to, but not including, 40. So 35 minutes. Up to, but not including, 40 minutes. All right. Let's summarize it. Here we go. What was our Q1? Our Q1 was this one, 20 up to 25. Okay, there we go, 20 up to 25. What was our median? Our median was, what did we say? Our median, the first one, 25 up to 30. So the median is 25 up to 30 minutes. Okay, context, important. I should have put that on here. And then last, what was our Q3? We said 35 up to 40 minutes. Okay, this is going to play into later when we start looking at histograms and we start looking at distributions and us needing to see if we have outliers. Okay, we're going to have to see if we've got outliers on those items. All right, and come up with that. So that's why we're doing this. We want to, in fact, I probably should have told you that straight up at the beginning. All right, we want to come up, see if we can calculate outliers. Well, in order to do that, we need to know these values. All right, here's the next one. What do you notice is missing here? Look at these bars. What's happening? Well, I have not been told that specific total of each bar. So I'm going to kind of have to make that up. So I'm going to do that real quick. So I'm going to say that this one's about, looks like about 4. Okay. And then let's say, what does this one look like? That one looks like a little more than 25, so I'm going to say 26. And this one looks like it's about maybe 44. Okay, and so on. So I want you take a moment, go put those in there, and then try this example too. And I'll have another video and we'll check and see how you do. All right, let's see how you work that out.